Hey everyone, it is Terry, and I'm here at Chat Fit, and we are today doing a little business spotlight. I'm very excited to introduce to you Emily Griffith with Brigade Athletic Club. And Emily, where are we at in Chattanooga?
Yeah, we're on the North Shore, close to downtown, just right across the bridge from downtown Chattanooga.
Yeah, and this is you and your husband run this, run this facility. Eric is his name, yeah.
Yes.
How long y'all been in the industry?
We opened in 2011.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're
15 years.
So you're OGs.
Yes.
You've seen a lot of things.
A lot of stuff. Yeah.
So, in your experience with the fitness industry and the way that it's moving, and there is a substantial wellness movement.
Absolutely.
That is all encompassing. So we're seeing things with GLP-1s, we're seeing things with nutrition. Some of those things have been really great at bringing more attention to strength training.
Absolutely.
Would you like to talk about your experience with that?
We are here for it, yes. My experience with that just in the recent last year or two is, people have known me from the CrossFit space for almost 20 years in Chattanooga. And people kind of avoid, my friends that avoided strength training all of a sudden are like, yoga and running isn't working anymore. I think I do need to lift weights. A lot of middle-aged women is a huge shift in their mindset, understanding that muscle is the organ of longevity, and you actually have to put some real resistance training in to keep that muscle mass as you get into your 40s and 50s and beyond. So we're seeing a really wonderful shift in people's attitudes towards that. So it's been great.
That's huge.
Yes.
That's much needed.
It's huge, much
right?
needed. We're here for that.
Because strength training, muscle development, this helps with longevity. It helps with immunity. We're talking about structural muscle. We're talking about pliability. This is what helps people as we age, right? Stay active and stay.
Right. I think one of the biggest things that I'm having conversations about with just people I'm running into at soccer games and flag football nights is that they're caring for their elders. People that are in this generation that I'm in are now seeing their elders have Alzheimer's and dementia, and now it's becoming kind of considered type 3 diabetes.
Right.
So all of a sudden we're realizing, okay, muscle mass is protective for our brain health. It's not about a pair of jeans anymore.
Right.
This is literally about independence, not just to be able to, get up out of your bed or chair when you're much older, but also about, protecting your mind as you age as well.
That spot right there that's the needed shift, right? Because the fitting in the pants, looking good in the bikini, that stuff is great. But it's not the point. Right. So,
and then you mentioned the GLP-1s.
Yes.
That's a big shift too. We're getting more excited about it. I think it's, we see people that either tell us they would never have stepped foot into the gym without having that big initial weight loss. And yes, most of them have lost a lot of muscle mass. And now they're like, well, I have lost the weight. So now my joints, jumping is okay, or sitting down in the rower, I can do that now, or I feel comfortable enough in my clothes to come into a gym setting. So I think that's one thing that we see. And then another thing that we see is just our clients that have struggled with insulin resistance and things, that have done GLP-1 in conjunction with a great strength training program. I have examples of a client that has lost 100 pounds without losing a single ounce of muscle mass. So it can be done. It is more than possible. It just has to be done correctly with the right lifestyle. He also did his, Mediterranean diet alongside that.
Right.
So that was huge.
Right lifestyle, proper information, and a great coach, right?
Yes.
There it is.
That's it.
So tell us about Brigade. What gives you life about this space, being in this community?
Yeah. So, we opened back in 2011. We were on the competition scene in CrossFit for probably the first almost decade. It was just life-changing for my husband and I. We were both dealing with some not healthy kind of substance and alcohol activity.
Sure.
And so it was CrossFit that literally pulled us out of that. It just kind of clicked, and we decided to trade our late nights for early mornings at the gym, and our time at the bar changed to the barbell. So one of those stories, very transformational for us. Kind of saved us from darkness, really. And so we wanted to help other people. We realized it wasn't actually rocket science. If you care, then you can help people move their bodies. And so we have seen so many lives transformed for a positive by being here. The community we have, of course, we have you hear this all the time. A lot of weddings come out of it. A lot of best friendships. People, doing triathlons together. You have all the stories like that. It's really fun. For right now, I feel like our place here is really making the strength thing accessible. Yeah, so working with anyone from age 8 to 80, I don't think there's like a target demographic. It's more of a mindset. If you have the mindset to come in and work hard and you don't mind getting your hands dirty, these gyms are typically a little bit grittier, I guess. But
yeah,
that's what we've been enjoying, working with all generations and just making it accessible for everyone.
That's what we like to hear. I mean, we love to stand on transformational relationships over transactional.
Yes.
Right? Building the loyalty, building the trust in the community through transformation, right? And you're giving them that. That's very exciting. And the other thing we say in Nashville Fit, and that we're carrying down here to Chat Fit, is that collaboration is king, right? Collaboration over competition. So you guys do a bunch of community events. You just did the Murph. Talk about what you're doing with the Survivor Fitness Foundation.
Yeah, so Survivor Fitness, they provide personal training sessions and nutrition and also mental health services to people that have overcome cancer. And so we get to do personal training with cancer survivors here in Chattanooga, and it has been so rewarding.
That's
and wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah, and they've been some of my clients that, I didn't have that much experience working with, for example, like 67-year-old for 12 weeks of 2 personal training sessions a week. We usually have clients that come in more, but we took beginning and ending kind of metrics, and like a 67-year-old female put on 5 pounds of muscle mass in 2 sessions a week here. So it's not that hard.
Let's go.
It's very doable. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah, thank you.
Very, very exciting. All right,
you.
I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit.
Okay.
I want you to look in that camera, and I want you to think about the person that's watching this that is on the fence, right? They're having a hard time. Maybe the word CrossFit scares them. Maybe fitness scares them. Maybe seeing us on here scares them, whatever that intimidation is. Can you speak to that and maybe invite them in?
Yes, I would say that the fear that you have, I think if you just walk through these doors and just get to meet some of the people in the gym, you could come in for a no sweat consultation first, that you'd be amazed at how we always get that feedback that it's like, it's so not what I thought.
Right.
And I would, not to put more fear, but I like to warn people that not moving is so much more dangerous than just coming in and under the right guidance, doing that exercise or fitness health journey, starting that health journey. It's a lot less dangerous than it sounds.
Yeah, well, that's the right place, like where you should be concerned. Not moving is going to do worse for your body than moving. So taking that first step, getting to know some. This is why we do the business spotlights. You get to meet the coaches and the owners and get a vibe on who they are and understand their passion. And you can do that right at home, and then you can come and meet Emily. Tell them how they can find y'all on social media and online.
So on Instagram and Facebook, we are Brigade Athletic Club. We have a website, brigadeathletic.club.com. And we also have a health coaching business as well called Ignite Health Coaching, where for those people that maybe just want to start with nutrition, then we do that. And there's a reason that we had to give that second brand. You want to hear it?
Yes.
Okay, so we've been a CrossFit gym for 15 years. CrossFit changed our lives. The methodology is so sound. It's really hard to dispute that it is the easiest, fastest, most fun way to get fit. But there's a big intimidation factor there, and I get it. So we were trying to schedule nutrition consultations with our health coaching business over the last few years. And we literally had messages from people that saw the word CrossFit on our facility or an email, and they panicked. And so we literally set up a second brand. Even though nutrition is in the first what is fitness definition from the CrossFit people, they've always preached about the whole foods and all that. It's always been a part of it. But for whatever reason, we just want to not scare people off. We want people to feel comfortable. So we'll do what it takes to, if we have to call it something else, that's okay.
It's okay.
I don't mind.
Yeah, and that's the hard part in business, right? Like listen to the consumer and adapting where you can, where it's helpful. So, hey, I appreciate you spending time with us.
Thank you so much, Terry.
Guys,
appreciate you guys.
You got to come and check out this facility. It is gorgeous. Meet Emily, meet Eric, get involved with this community. That is in your control, man. Come out here and check it out. move through the fear. I know it can be intimidating. So if you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And make sure you follow Brigade Athletic Club on Instagram as well as Chat Fit, and we'll catch you on the next one.